They told us to give a disclaimer. The views expressed on this podcast are those of the podcasters, any guests, and do not reflect any of the management, owners, sponsorships, or employees of thereof. Pretty much, if you're soft, don't listen to this podcast. One thing I pride myself on is just being the same and trying to look out for my folks along the way.
Like, even with all these, big things happening, like, you still mad humble, and you still, like, you have enough clout now where you could easily be like, I'm not fucking with this, I'm not fucking with that.
Oh yeah, motherfuckers, it's on. Unrestricted Podcast listeners, thank you so much for clicking play. Because of you, those numbers are going up, up, and up. Now, if you don't know, you can go ahead and hit subscribe. You can be a part of the Patreon family. But I get it. It's hard out here. If you can't afford it, just like, share, comment, subscribe. It's free to show love. Tell somebody about the show. Now, today I got two very special guests here in the studio. Somebody that I've known for a very long time. Haven't seen him in a while. And I'm excited because he has a show coming up. Well, not a show. It's a networking event. Yep. July 12th at Lark Studios in Salt Lake City, 1603 East Stratford Avenue in Salt Lake City. I got my man Taylo from 420V Boys in the building, and he brought a guest as well, Shine Boy.
Yep. Now we in the building.
Now, first off, Green Eyes Local was supposed to be here, but he couldn't wake up.
He could not wake up. He had to tattoo at like 3 a.m.
Oh, he had because he's a tattoo artist, right?
Yeah, he's a tattoo artist, and so people book late, and so he's like, you know what? If you're gonna book late, you might as well get the upcharge because I'm losing out on sleep. And I messaged him this morning. I told him to make it to my house, and he couldn't. And I already had to do the runaround, so I don't want to be running around anymore. Yeah. And that's what happened. But we here, ready to go.
Here. Yeah. You brought Shine Boy. So who is Shine Boy?
Shine Boy, go ahead and introduce yourself, bro. Don't be nervous.
I got you. My name is Shine Boy. I do YouTube, and I'm located in Salt Lake City, Utah. Yeah.
You do YouTube. So what does that mean? Are you? What are you doing?
Content
creator.
Well, what is that? What kind of content are you creating?
I do vlogs. I go on live on stream. I do public interviews. I do a lot of stuff like Teen in Real Life. Smash Your Pass face to face. 20 girls versus one.
Don't forget
guy,
the outfit rating or
all that.
drip.
Okay, so drip? Some of this newer type of stuff that the kids are doing.
Yeah.
Not to call you a kid, but I'm an old man. So.
Yeah, I get it.
So when did you start your YouTube channel? When did you decide you wanted to produce content?
I've been doing YouTube for 3 years now. One day I woke up. I was my little brother sitting in the living room. We just talking. I told my little brother, I'm like, hey, bro, I'm trying to start doing YouTube, but I don't know how to start this year, Because he's like, oh, you can do YouTube. You talk a lot. You good with people,
That was his way of saying, hey, you talk too much. Yeah. You talk a lot. Start a YouTube channel.
I'm saying, hell yeah.
I can relate.
Yeah, then when he told me that, then I was like, oh, shit. Let's shoot a first video tomorrow. I called my friends. Then we did Smash Your Pass, but it was Smash Your Pass. My friends, like females, doing like on pictures, we just rating them, Smash Your Pass.
You're rating your own friends?
Females, yeah.
How did they take that?
Some of them were mad.
I thought we were cool, man. You just asked me. And then she looks at the girl that you would hit, you'd be like, ooh.
Oh, yeah, they did say that. On the comment, they were mad. Then one of my friends trying to be wild and stuff,
Well, at least you guys were honest, bro.
Yeah. Then after that, I keep doing, start shooting videos, go downtown, doing public interviews and stuff. Then I got a little bit known, Then after that, I had a little collaboration with Lil Brazzy. I don't know if you know Lil Brazzy.
Is that the young kid from Ogden?
Yeah, that young kid from Ogden.
Lil Brazzy?
Yeah.
Lil Brazzy. Then he pushed me up a little bit. And yeah.
He put hands on you?
No.
Oh.
Like pushed me up.
Oh, okay. He helped your views.
Your view, my views and stuff.
You say he pushed you up. Like the kid that you're talking about is a very aggressive little guy.
Yeah.
So when you say pushed you up, I thought he was putting hands on you.
No.
What would happen?
I would love to see that.
What would happen?
I can't throw hands, but I'm like, that's a little kid. Even like he can.
That kid.
That's like assault on a minor right there, bro.
Yeah, he is. He only 14.
That kid has bigger problems than Shine Boy. that kid's something else, man. I don't know. So how is doing the interviews? How do you feel like you are? Have you found your voice? Have you found Shine Boy yet?
I I have, and I'm still like, that is good question, bro. Cause I'm still looking. I'm trying to know what type, like who I am. You know, like who's Shine Boy. You know what I mean? Like it's me, but I'm trying to know like who really is Shine Boy, so I can put it out there so people can know who I am too.
Why Shine Boy?
Shine Boy, because I drip a lot. I shine a lot.
I mean, he got the Gucci on. What's that, an 8 or an S?
It's an S, Shine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's for Shine.
Shine.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you feel about white people calling you boy?
Boy? Don't call me boy if you're not gonna say shine. You know what I mean?
You gotta add the shine
You
with
gotta
it.
add a shine with it. Yeah. They just call me boy. You know, I'm not gonna
That's
look
a valid
back.
answer
You
right
know what
there.
I mean? Yeah.
I was waiting for the crickets too. I was like, what is he
Yeah,
gonna say?
that was nice.
That's a solid answer.
It can get tricky out there. Well, that's dope. That's dope. And what's the YouTube channel? Where can we subscribe and all that good stuff?
If you try to subscribe, go search on YouTube, Shine Boy Ellie. On Instagram, Shine Boy Ellie _ TikTok, Shine Boy Ellie 1. On Snapchat, been shining. Yeah.
Let's go.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
So
He's even shining.
this new era of kids, they be putting symbols and stuff in their name. Is it just Shine normal spelling and Boy normal spelling, or?
Yeah, normal spelling.
Okay.
Yeah, Shine Boy Ellie.
Okay.
ELIE.
What's the Ellie?
Ellie?
Yeah. What's that mean?
Okay, that's like my middle name, you know?
Why don't you just go by Ellie?
Yeah.
I like Ellie.
You like Ellie? A lot of people like Ellie, but
Ellie, you think about today's streamers, right? Like, I don't know. Like you hear these guys, and I feel like Ellie is gonna jump off the page more than Shine Boy, because Shine Boy can be a rapper, it can be a whatever. You know what I mean? When he said Shine Boy, I thought instantly rapper.
oh, for real?
If you're like Ellie's coming through, I would instantly think like who, like what's Ellie?
Who's
You know?
Ellie?
Yeah, but
Okay.
just a thought. I like Ellie though. I like Ellie by itself. It's
Yeah.
one word, one name. And how do you spell it?
ELIE.
Yeah, see that pops off. The only thing that you'll probably get is this a chick or a dude?
That's what I'm saying.
Ellie,
know?
you probably think a little white girl
White
come
girl.
through.
Yeah,
Ellie-
yeah.
It's total opposite.
That's what I'm
White
like,
dude.
you know, because I used to have, it's like, I used to have a little group, you know, my friends in high school, you know, so I used to call it all my people we shine.
Oh, okay.
Then after that, like, you know what, since I have all my people we shine, then let me do Shine Boy. Then I'm like, my middle name is Ellie. Let me add Ellie on it. Then I say Shine Boy Ellie.
It's a beautiful name that your parents named you. That's dope.
Thank you.
You have relatives, like you got family members here in Utah?
I got my sister, my little brother, then my mom, the whole family's back in Africa.
Where at? What country?
Uganda.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's where you're originally from?
No, I was born in Congo, then I grew up in Uganda. So I lived in Uganda. I left Congo when I was 10 years old. Then I went in Uganda. I lived there for 6 years. After 6 years, I came right here in the United States.
That's dope. And straight to Utah?
Straight to Utah.
What do you think about Utah?
Utah, I like Utah. Like I like Utah, and the reason why I like Utah, there's a lot of people. Like people in Utah is nice people, you know. Not a lot of gangbangers and stuff, you know. Right now, it start getting weird, you know, shooting and stuff. But back then, Utah used to be nice, you know. It's a safe place to raise kids in. That's what I've seen about Utah. Because I go out of state, I'm like, nah, I don't want to be here. I want to go back home in Utah, you know.
Yeah, I think we live in a really dope place.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not saying Utah's for everybody, because it's
Yeah.
not. But what place is for everybody? You know what I mean? Like, when I went to Arizona, I was like, nah, it's too hot.
Yeah, it is too hot.
When I went to when I lived in Oregon, it's like, yeah, Oregon as a kid in Portland was awesome, but as an adult, they're paying $10 for a gallon of milk. It's like, nah, I'm supposed to raise a family out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Damn.
Here in Utah, there's a healthy balance. There's pros, there's cons, but I would say overall, like I'm happy where I'm at. You know.
That's right.
So are you the oldest out of your brother and sister?
No, I have grown sisters. Like I have 3 sisters here and 2 little brothers. So I'm the oldest brother. Yeah, but all my sisters are older than me.
What I mean, you say old. He said you're old. I don't think you're old.
How old are you?
Me?
Yeah,
How old do you think I am?
33.
I'll take it. I'm 33.
33.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Today you're 33.
Today I'm 33.
Yep.
What's
Father's Day. Huh?
thank
Today
you.
you're
Thank you.
33.
Yeah,
Happy Father's Day.
You're not a dad yet, huh?
I'm not a dad yet. I'm an uncle.
There's not an Uncle's Day, but we should create Uncle's Day.
That would be fun. Yeah.
Your Unc.
I'm big unc, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm like the older brother too, so like I'm really big unc.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
What does your family think about you creating this content?
That's a good question, you know. Like when I started doing YouTube, my sisters, my family, they didn't like it. Then when they see like the reason they didn't like it because I used to shoot videos with females, you know, like prank them and stuff.
Well, I mean, smash or pass. I can only imagine what
Yeah.
mom. sisters think.
Then my sisters never like stuff like that, you know, my mom. But then now they're like, oh, when they see me, I'm getting up there a little bit. They're like, oh, you know what? Keep doing your thing. Now they support me too. You know what I mean? Like my sister, they watch my videos. Like I'll go to her house. I'll go on YouTube. I'll see my YouTube name is already over there on this site.
That's really cool, man. I'm glad that you get that support.
Yeah.
One thing I always tell people is that, like, you kind of mentioned it. When you leave the house, you represent your family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the content that you put out there, you got to remember that you're still representing your family.
That's right.
You know, and on top of that, you're representing the state now too, right? Like we're all in this creative space, you know, which is leading to the networking event that's coming up.
Yep.
But that's one thing that I always tell myself: am I proud of the content that I'm creating? You know, am I okay with sitting across from the person that I'm creating with? And if the answer is no, then it's gonna hurt the community.
That's right.
I don't do it. You know, it's not always about the views and whatnot. Like, it's about the content. You know, what are you trying to convey? Are you trying to make people laugh? Okay, well, how are you going to make people laugh? You know what I mean? Is it to the detriment of somebody else?
Yeah.
Maybe hold off on it. You know what I mean? But I love that you keep that in mind when you're making this stuff.
Yeah, cause they support me. Like my little brother, I'll give a big shout out to my little brother. You know, he always there. He record my videos. He don't who take pictures for me.
What's his name?
My video. MN Pro.
Hey, salute.
MN Pro.
Why ain't he here?
Eh? He was not home.
He's out getting that bag.
Everybody's not home today, huh?
Yeah. Today's weekend, you know. He's there also.
I mean, yesterday was the
Juneteenth.
longest day of the summer, right?
Yeah, it was.
So
First day of summer.
It was, yeah. I think it was like the longest day of the summer as well too. People just been out. They're like, "What are you doing, Taylo?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm already in bed. I got things to do tomorrow."
Yeah,
That's right.
that's how I was.
Yeah.
Taylo, man, tell me a little bit about what's going on with this creative influence networking event, July 12th.
I think this is going to be a really great opportunity for many creators out there. Creators as in artists, videographers, models, social media influencers, anybody who's a creator, vast majority of Salt Lake, you name it. I want them out there. I want them networking. It's basically a space to get everybody together, to feel comfortable, to network with one another. I'm pretty sure people are like new to either being in their creative space. If they're new to it, I want all the veterans to come so that way anybody new can have some type of gateway or some type of advice for people to get to the next level, right? Because that's what everybody wants to do, is get to the next level. And if they're new to their business, let's help them get to the next level by meeting new people that are already experienced in the game, such as myself or Shine Boy, or even yourself, people who are podcast creators. I want everybody to come together in the same space so that way we can see what we can plan next, you know? And I know everybody in Utah is like, so they can be selfish. I know I can be selfish too. You know, let's put all the selfish stuff aside. Let's not be too prideful. Let's come together and let's build a community so that way we can shine, right? We can shine together instead of not having an avenue where we're not helping one another, right? Get to the next level. If somebody came up to me and they're like, "Yo, Taylo, I know you're an artist. You've been an artist for X amount of years. How have you done it? What can I do to get to the next level?" I'd be like, perfect. This is my opportunity to mentor somebody and helping them elevate their game. and I can let them know what connections that I've had or pass them on to my connections, whether if it's an engineer, a videographer, photographer, podcast creator, anyone who's a creator, I can help them reach somebody else that they need to without a price. I mean, this event that we're throwing is going to be for free. It's for the community. It's going to be 18 and up. Super excited. And it's going to be super interactive. Like most networking events people go to, they're either just you have the networking event there and you just have everybody there. But Shine Boy, we actually thought about it. We're gonna have some type of entertainment for people. So we're gonna have a DJ there, live music. We're also gonna have food there. Big shout out to Chef's Corner, St. Law. He's going to be out there. He's going to have food provided for everybody that they can purchase. We're also going to have a food truck there for people to, interact, have some snacks and everything. We're also going to have a photo op, raffles, gifts, competitions. Anybody that shows up dapper, the most dapper man, the most dapper woman, we got gifts for you guys. It's going to be an awesome event. Super stoked, super excited for it.
Shine Boy's excluded, right? He can't win because he's Mr. Drip.
No, we can't win.
We can't win. We can't join the
we can't. Yeah, we can't win. We can't be in the raffle. But it's gonna be really dope for people to come out to. We want to make people comfortable around the community.
That's
right. I think right now the community is very diverse, but it's separated. Everyone's got their own little cliques. Like for example, I got my own little clique. You might have your own little clique, and other people might have their own clique. So it's kind of a little bit segregated. And with this event, we're trying to find a way that we can all come together, so that way it doesn't feel as segregated. I think a lot of people feel some type of way about being at certain events, or just they don't feel comfortable around other people. I mean, I've been around people that I don't even like. I've been around people that are my enemies that I'm competing against in competitions at shows and such. And I was told that by somebody who's really big in the game. Lamb, right? Yeah. Lamb told me, if you want to be in the industry, you're gonna be around people you don't F with, you don't really like. But at the same time, the best way to be a professional is contain yourself in a place where it could be very difficult, very uncomfortable, but it's the way you handle yourself. If you're a person that likes to get rowdy and that likes to show their unprofessionalism when you're in a place where you could be sitting right next to your enemy, you guys could respect one another, right? But once things get disrespectful, that's when things, could go left or right. But that's how as an individual how much you've grown, right? You could be sitting right next to your enemy, but if you guys show respect for one another, go about your day. Everything doesn't have to be hostile, or everything doesn't have to be a competition. No. We could be in that same room with one another and still have respect for one another and still get the things that we need to get done, as creators, content creators. And with this event, man, I'm super excited, super stoked. I'm just really ready to give out gifts.
What really inspired you to want to do this?
For me, I was actually just thinking about what is a way for me to get connected with another individual who is a videographer or photographer, or even a rapper, another rapper like myself. How can we be in the same space without having that that weird energy, right? Because you might meet an artist or another fellow vlogger or whatever outside of in public, right? Outside of your own comfortable space. You meet them in public, so it's oh, you guys are walking past each other at the mall or something like that. Oh, hey, yo, you do this? Oh, yeah, I do this shit too. Okay, well, yeah, one day we got to get together. Well, when are you guys going to get together? When are you guys going to make that connection where you guys are actually going to talk about something and plan some shit out for one another, or collaborate, or somebody's paying somebody for somebody's service? When is that going to happen? Or how can we make that happen without that, without it being very, very uncomfortable? And that's what I was thinking about, and it just happened that Shine Boy had the same idea where he wanted to network and get people together as well. and then we just happened to link up in Wendover.
Yeah, that's how we
We was gambling, and then I saw him at the tables. I was like, "Yo, is that Shine Boy?" And so I dapped him up, and then I kind of like just told him a little bit of what I was trying to do, and he was like on the same page, and I was surprised. You know, I was like, "What the hell?" And we're on the same page, and then from then we linked up, and we're just like, you know what? Let's if you're really serious about this, let's get it going. Let's hash out some details and see what we need to do to get these people together. Because not only do I want these people to network with each other, but I also want to network with these people too. Mm-hmm. You know, and everybody that's been waiting to network with 420V Boys or Taylo or anybody it is, if you've been waiting to network with Shine Boy, or if you've been waiting to network with Dre Rocca and the Unrestricted Podcast organization and everything, and everybody that shows up to this event and this organization, it's going to be dope, you know, and we just wanted to create that space for everybody. And yeah, like that's really where the idea came from. And Shine Boy can explain where his idea came from as well too.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah, so my idea came. So when I met Tyler in Wendover, so we talked, you know, we linked up. And then when he told me he was planning to do stuff like this, like to make people meet each other, you know, communicate, then I was like, I had the same idea. Then when we linked, but where my ideas came from, like we want to make these people to meet each other. Like, you know, different people, you know, Tyler know different people. Whoever come, they have their own different people that they know. And they're looking for, how you call it, services, but they can't get it. But if we have everybody together in one spot, they're going to meet each other and talk and try to promote each other and put each other on, you know. That's where my idea came from. And then I was like, you know, if these people meet each other and talk, communicate, they'll feel, and we have a comfortable place where they can meet, you know, eat, you know, like have fun. They're going to feel safe. And they want to go tell people, oh, I met this guy, he shoot videos. I met this guy do YouTube. I met this guy, he do this, he do that, you know. And then that's why we all connect and put a seed on. And that's why we all grow. Because if we support each other, and that's how we grow. If we don't support each other, you can't go nowhere.
Nope.
You got to show love to each other. Like support is more important, and support is free. That's why people don't understand. You don't have to pay any dollar to support someone. And that's what they do the same to you. They'll support you if you support them.
That's the hope, right?
Yeah. That's the hope.
That's the hope. I think that you leading with taking action, right?
Yeah.
Oftentimes there's people with ideas, you know, we need this, we need that, but nothing ever comes to fruition. But I love that you guys are like, let's just do it. You know what I mean? What is the spot? The Lark Studios. I haven't heard of this place. What is this?
Holy crap! This place is a vibe.
Will you put that water bottle over there? I don't want the camera to take off your face. Okay, there you go.
So this place is a vibe. Me and Shine Boy went and toured the place. The lady who runs it, she's an amazing woman. This is actually an old 7-Eleven building. Yeah. Right. They converted it into an event space. So they have an indoor experience. They also have an outdoor as well too. So it's gated. It's really nice and private. They have a photo booth. They have a massage room. They have a kitchen. Wow. They also have a nice little stage for the DJ to do his thing. So when we went checked out the spot, we were like, "Yo, this is actually a really good vibe." You know, I think the owner, she markets the place as create a vibe and leave with a vibe or something like that. Yeah. And so once I saw that, you know, I was like, "Yo, this is pretty nice." You know, we booked the spot. I mean, people should know that with this networking event, we have invested money out of our own pockets for people to come out and network with one another. Yeah. You know, so they have to really understand that it's not just like we have the connections to get a building or whatever. No, we paid out of pocket. This is us paying for the building space, the time. You also have insurance, along with all the vendors that are coming in, the sponsors. I mean, we might have a few sponsors pitching a little bit of money for promotional packages and such. But at the end of the day, when you look at the logistics, like we're putting money out of our own pocket to get this event going for other creators. So we're just really hoping that this event is going to be successful. And Shine Boy and I were talking, if this event is successful enough, we might do another one just before the year ends as well too.
Yeah.
So
I like that.
I mean, it's about taking an initiative. You know, if nobody wants to take an initiative to bring out or bring together the community, you know, like somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to start it, and it's got to start now. Mm-hmm. What other year than 2025?
Yeah.
Right.
Do you obviously the RSVP only this event? You have to RSVP.
Yes.
Is there a certain cap that you're looking at?
I'm expecting 150.
That's your cap.
It's capping at 250.
Okay.
That's people going in and out, right? But the RSVP is for because it's a private event.
Yeah.
We're gonna have some beverages there and stuff. So and in order of we don't have a liquor license or anything, so we won't be selling any liquor. But yeah, just certain beverages and foods. So that way it's RSVP. This is dressed to impress. So I don't want people pulling up looking all raggedy and ghetto. They just rolled out of bed. And that's for anybody out there listening. Like, come on, like I'm bringing you guys together in a networking space, and you guys gonna look like shit. Mm-hmm. Like, come on, like, did you really want to meet so and so looking like you just rolled out of bed?
Yeah,
you know. So like, I want people to take it serious, right? Like, you're about to meet Dre Rocca, that's coming to this podcast or that's coming to this event. Like, let's just say, you're about to meet Dre Rocca at this networking event, and this is how you look. Like, come on, you got to think about it. I want people dapper. I want them looking really nice, flamboyant. It's dressed to impress event. And like I said, we're giving out gifts for the most dapper man, the most dapper female. So,
did you guys retire the 420 V-Boy shirts in?
No, we did not.
So you're not showing up with a 420 V-Boy shirt?
No.
These guys wore these shirts everywhere.
Yeah, anywhere on stage, we're like matching. Like we got the uniform down.
Big 420 on their chest. So no big 420 on the chest.
Yeah, no big 420 on the chest. You might see a 420 on Green's head because he got his hair braided, saying 420 or something like that. No, we got connects that could do that. You know, like they braid hair really well that you can put 420. I mean,
that's cool.
But it's gonna be a dope event. I mean,
see, I don't know the braider. The braider needs to come meet me at the event. Then we can talk. Yeah. See,
there's many out there, bro. That's
what I'm saying. That's how we can connect the dots.
That's right.
Do you need to get your hair braided, bro?
Yeah, I mean, I got the hair.
I'm saying he got long hair.
You know, but like this event's gonna be really cool for the community. We are really hoping for a great turnout. We already have 15 people reserved on the RSVP. So I'm excited for those people to pop out. If more and more people reserve, I might just end up giving out more gifts, you know, because like the more stuff you give away, people want to come to events and stuff, you know, and they're going to be really dope events. I mean, dope gifts, you know, they're not going to be like some super, super cheap gifts.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to be like, oh shit.
Not a phone charger. I need a Shine Boy chain. You didn't give away the chain or what?
No. This for me.
Nah, that's on another bracket.
Is Shine Boy, you gonna be vlogging?
Yeah, I'm gonna be vlogging.
Okay, hell yeah.
I'm gonna be live on stream too.
I was gonna ask, have you tapped into the streaming yet?
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to start.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you streaming on TikTok?
No. I go sometimes live on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I used to go on TikTok, then nah.
My sister's a heavy streamer.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. My sister has like 150K subscribers.
Wow.
On TikTok.
Is she playing video games or what's she doing? Just talking?
She cooking.
What is she cooking?
She's a chef, bro. She's in culinary arts. She's really dope. She cooks. She basically does a day-to-day about her life, what she does. She's got kids and stuff too. So she's really cool. She's got more followers than me, bro.
Damn, and you ain't having her cook at this event?
I'm actually having her at this event. She's gonna be one of the chefs as well.
Okay.
She's gonna be one of the chefs. I was like, here, we got this kitchen for you, and she's like, oh shoot, what are we gonna make? I was like, you know what, we might as well make some pastries, because if we're gonna have Chef Law make the wings and everything, a couple sides, we gonna need some pastries or something like that. Something like a dessert people can take home or even just snack on at the event.
Yeah.
You know, just I think we gotta figure it out. You know, it's gonna be dope. I'm super excited. Once we get off camera, I'm gonna show you everything. We got the flyer out. Yeah, super, super excited, man.
Are you sick of podcasts that just interview people with the same questions and gossiping nonsense?
Are you tired of hearing about what's wrong with the world? Can you locate your nearest orphanage?
Who cooked the Last Supper?
R.I.P. Mr. Potato Head.
Seppuku Harakiri.
Where is Mavis Beacon?
This is Hos.
And this is host Beefy.
Listen to the Beans and Rice podcast.
Exclusively in Braille and all streaming platforms.
Patent pending.
If you're a sports athlete looking for a mouthguard to protect your pearly whites, look no further than All Sports Mouthguards.
All Sports Mouthguards, located in West Jordan, Utah. Come visit us, 1385 West, 9000 South in West Jordan, Utah. We offer high quality, made in the USA, custom molded and custom designed mouthguards.
No pukesters helping me to the left, and no pukesters helping me to the right. Didn't need them then, don't need them now. You are the ex-champion Olympic.
Now this is the way, Tony and David, that you do the figure 4 leg lock.
Do you love wrestling?
Do you believe that Stone Cold Steve Austin is the greatest entertainer of all time?
Or maybe that Shawn Michaels is the sexiest man alive?
Or did you have a thing for Sonny from the years of 1994 to 1996 like I did?
Did you know Yokozuna isn't even Japanese?
If you could count the number of dimples on Rikishi's ass, this podcast is for you.
Follow us, the Figure 4 Podcast on Instagram, at Figure 4 Podcast. And check us out on YouTube.
Do it.
Tell your punk friends about us.
Yeah.
So the network, or this event is titled Creative Influence Networking Social. So that's kind of the brand of these social events.
Yes.
Okay, dope.
That's what we're doing. I think naming it like this makes it a lot more comfortable for people to be like, oh, it's a social, so people can, it's a gathering, right? When people think of socials, they're thinking gatherings. There's going to be other people there. We also have some entertaining things that we're going to be doing as well, too. A live 420 View Boys performance. Like, when was the last time somebody saw that?
Yeah.
Everybody thinks the 420 V Boys are washed up, or they're
I was going to get to that.
We're going to talk about it, bro.
So that's dope. So you're hitting the stage. We're going to have other acts. We have a DJ. Who's the DJ?
The DJ is DJ Baby K. This is my boy from college. I went to college with him. So when I was not 420 V Boys, this man literally has seen me become who I am today. And so after college, he started like DJing and stuff like that, just like in his room type shit. And so over the years, he's gotten super, super good. We've even booked him out on like one of our party events. Remember if I invited you out to one of these 420 events? Yeah. We had him DJ there too and things like that. So we had like two different DJs. Now he's DJ number 2. Our first DJ, we really haven't been in contact as much, but now we're back, and now we're like, you know what, let's give you an opportunity to DJ again and get your name out there. And he does home loans and stuff like that too. He's a lender, and he's going to be a speaker out there as well. So just basically finding ways to get my friends back included together. I have one of my friends, he's also a sponsor as well too with Kai Mortgage. So it's dope. Just trying to find a way to get everybody connected, because I know I have connections with being an artist and such, and my buddies have connections with buying homes. And so if I can have Shine Boy, right? He's got connections with videography, vlogs and stuff. You got connections with podcasts and your community. Yeah. Like that right there alone is probably like 5 different categories of different groups that we can invite in one space.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, and that's just what I was thinking. Like, what are different ways we can get other people there? Like, I don't want people who are like fans of like other people there just because like you're just a fan. Like, what are you gonna do there?
It's gonna be a lot of distraction.
That's gonna be a distraction.
They can be a supporter. You never know. That fan needs a house, right?
That fan.
That fan needs a house.
You're right. You're right.
If they're trying to learn something, they look, you know.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is opening it out to the public.
I think obviously you have to RSVP.
Yes.
But I mean, it's very clear that this is a networking event. If a fan's going there, what are they gonna do? You know what I mean? I don't think anybody in our community has psycho fans that's hiding in bushes for them, right? So I think that if a fan shows up, if a fan of yours shows up, they might need a home, right? They might be in the industry of looking for a chef.
Yeah.
They might be getting married and they need a caterer, right? You never know who.
They might need a live performance from the 420 V-Boys.
Bingo. They might want to book you.
Yeah.
So I think that everybody's welcome, but you got to RSVP.
Yeah.
Where do they RSVP?
They can go to Eventbrite. I have it all on the flyer. The flyer says it's free. Clearly says it's free. So if anybody that's thinking we're trying to get a couple dollars out of them just to show up, no. You show up for free. And there's things that you could do to pay for, whatever. Sorry, I lost my train of thought.
So Eventbrite is where you can RSVP.
Yep.
And all the event details are on there.
Yep. You just look up the Creative Influence Networking Social on Eventbrite. It's going to show up. You're going to have the details. It's going to let you know everything. It's free. Like I said, we already have 15 people that have already RSVP'd. The more we can get, the better. And it's going to be a dope event.
When's it start? What's the
So the timing, it's July 12th, 5:30 to 9 p.m. 5:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. And we have live entertainment, food trucks, photo op. I'm really excited for the photo op. Raffles, gifts, and prizes. So basically open to the networking community. After today, is probably going to be open to the public, right? Because I think that might be a smart thing to do. We could get more people there. The more people that show up, the better.
Yeah,
and
the more eyes on your product.
The more eyes on the product, the more eyes on the goal.
Yeah.
And our goal is just to get people connected.
Make sure that if you are a business, make sure you have your business cards.
Yeah.
That's the easiest thing to do. Or if you have it on your phone, tap, whatever it is, make sure you have a way to get the contact out there. Now, one thing that I remember from you is that you have been working on your self-health. Are you still nicotine free?
I am nicotine free.
Let's go.
I am nicotine free, bro. It's crazy, bro. I've been smoking nicotine since I was like 13, 14 years old.
Damn,
And
you started off stressed?
I started off at a young age, and like this is how good the nicotine industry is.
Oh yeah.
Like this is how good their marketing is. You got like at some point they started out with Juuls. Now Juuls turned into what the vaping is nowadays. Like that's how strong the nicotine companies are. I'm not trying to get canceled out there or anything. I'm not trying to have the nicotine companies come after me or anything. But hey, guys, y'all made a lot of money. Y'all fucked up a lot of lives.
Oh yeah.
I have a question. Can I smoke nicotine here?
Hell
in
no.
here? No.
Hell
Come
no,
on, man. What you doing, Shine Boy?
You see what it's doing to people already.
Shine Boy, are you 21?
I'm 22.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. That's the first thing he walked in. He said, "Man, I need a shot." I was like, "Are you even 21, my G?"
22.
Yeah, nicotine free, and I've been so happy. I don't even smoke blunts anymore. And being 420 V-Boy, that's basically what we do, big blunt blowing type. But now I only stick to joints. Mm-hmm. It's a lot safer. It's a lot cleaner. Sometimes I hit a bong or two, but just working on my health, just another thing is like also trying to be healthy in terms of what I put in my body. I was up like 190, like 200, just like a couple months back. I had to stay locked in, and just be in the gym at home, bro. At home, just like waking up early in the morning. I'm like a morning guy.
Yeah.
I wake up like 4:30 in the morning, and if I don't do anything for the first 30 minutes, I'm fucked. If I don't work out the first 30 minutes or whatever, I'm done. I won't be thinking about working out the rest of the day, And so I had to like mentally get myself locked in and be like, you know what, I want to do this. I want a better health. I want to better myself. I already did it with the nicotine. Like, why can't I do it with my health? Like I said, I intentionally gained 190 pounds or 200 pounds.
I mean, you used to be a small guy.
I used to be scrawny, bro. Now I'm a little bit beefy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to look the same anymore. Like, I want to look different. Every time you see me, I'm going to look different. Whether it's my hair, my physique, something, bro. I'm going to look different. And, just keeping a positive mindset because I'm not going to lie, bro. I've been super stressed. June is mental health awareness, and like shout out to everybody out there who's a man dealing with mental health. It's very stressful out there. I myself was dealing with a bunch of stuff, you know, just drama, like some things that we talked about, not like in detail or anything, but just like what's been going on with like my past and like the things that I was involved with, the people we were involved with. Just kind of like getting out of that mind space, that state of mind kind of like was a little bit tough for me because I'm stressed. I don't know what to do. I don't know what my next move is. What is the next move for me? Is this next move going to be a safe move? Is it going to benefit me? You know, just like things like that. And I was kind of like stuck in a little bind for a little while, probably for like 4 months. Yeah. And it's like now that I'm working out, now that I'm nicotine free, I'm starting to see a lot of things clearly now, you know. But for a little while there, I was stuck in a bind. Now I'm kind of getting out of it in the groove. So
that's great.
Mental health awareness. Any man out there dealing with shit, like, you know, like I salute you. You know, any support you can reach out. We out here, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna get through it.
Absolutely. Obviously, Green was supposed to be here, so it's safe to say that the 420 V Boys are still around.
Yeah,
still a group.
Yeah, 420 V Boys still around. Nothing really happened to the 420 V Boys. The only thing that really happened was we found another opportunity. We try to capitalize on that.
Well, let's back up a little bit. 420 V Boys, as I know it, was you and Green as local.
Yep.
And you guys put out your self-titled album, 420 V Boys 2020. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yep.
2020, and I think that's when we did the podcast with Junior.
That was in 2021.
Was it 21? Okay,
yeah,
so
2021.
The project, I know the project had just came out or something like that.
Yeah.
But that's how I was introduced to you guys. For a long time, you guys would put on shows. You guys had a great following, and then the music kind of stopped. And then I heard about you guys joining Rescope Records. So how did that happen?
It was just like a multitude of connections. Multitude of connections, meaning like somebody that I was affiliated with or that I'm still affiliated with right now. Our videographer, remember our videographer?
RV?
Castle. Yeah, One Castle.
Yeah.
One Castle, Ruben. He got us connected because he was in the same space. He was working with Rescope. And so he was like, hey, like, have you guys heard of 420 V Boys? And so he put our name out there. And from then, they reached out to us. They're like, hey, you guys want to go on a meeting? Let's have a meeting. We want to do some things with you guys. So let's sit down and see what we could do. So I went out and I had a meeting with them, right? Just solo. Green was doing some other stuff. So he went out and did a meeting with himself. Just everybody had their own meeting. So I went out. I had Chance and Tracy and everything, and we were just trying to figure out some details, but we couldn't figure something out. So we were at a little pause for a minute, and that's when like 420 was still doing our thing. And that's when we were at that event. We ended up performing at the Real Salt Lake at the, what is it called? The Rio Tinto.
Yeah.
The Rio Tinto Stadium for opening up for Mike Jones.
Yeah, that was the car show, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the car show. And that's when we did that. And then around that time, we ended up going out to do another show out in Colorado for Mike Jones again. And so we went and did that. And after we did that event, we kind of like, I would say we kind of like lost hope. Because like we were trying to move in a way, like just business oriented wise, you know, and we're kind of like getting shut down in a way. And so
from who? Shut down from what?
No, just like the way people were moving.
What do you mean by that?
Like say we were booked for this show and there's things that we were promised that were not promised.
Okay, so just in general.
Broken promises in general.
Okay.
And so that kind of was like, ooh, that was kind of like a stab in the back. You know, like you're going to tell us that you're going to open this up to us, you're going to open these doors to us, and then you're going to shut them on us in front of our face. And so we're kind of like basically realizing how like the game is, you know, like basically getting experience in the game, like while traveling, you know, like people can be super, super shady. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to say who that company was or who that organization was. It's just, you know, like just lesson learned, you know, lesson learned. And so that kind of like brought our aura down or morale down. And so we kind of had to find a boost in in staying relevant or something. And so we, like 6 months later after that, we ended up signing with Rescope Records as individual artists. I signed as Taylo and Green Eyes signed as Green Eyes Loco. And so, yeah, it was a run. It was for sure a run. I mean, right now, the record label is not active. It's not happening at all.
Back up a little bit. So you guys signed solo contracts, but not as 420
not
V-Boys.
Not as 420 V-Boys.
So what came out of Taylo? Because I haven't seen no music from you, and I haven't seen no solos from Green Eyes. So
from Green Eyes?
Yeah, what happened with that?
There was just like a multitude of things that happened.
And were you guys the only artists or the first artist on this label?
There was Skelly Art. He was the first artist on there. I think they had another artist before, but Skelly Art was the one that was there before us. Then Green Eyes signed, and then I signed. Then later they signed, was it New School? Do you know New School?
I don't.
New School, and then they also signed Coleon. Those were the artists. I believe, like, me and Green Eyes were like the heart of it all.
Yeah.
If you ask me, because like I said, you don't know the other two.
Well, I know Coleon.
You know Coleon?
Yeah, I know. Coleon. I mean, he was a part of a group at the time.
Yeah, Tote World.
No.
Oh, before?
The
You know Total before that.
Yeah, I've known Coleon.
Oh, shoot, you hear that, Coleon?
Yeah, I've known Coleon for a very long time, back when he was on Sick Lake. But anyway, so there's multiple artists on this label.
Yeah.
And why aren't we getting no music from Taylo?
For me, I think I'm like the oddball in the group
because you're the only black one.
Not really. I think I would say everybody else was like more talented than me. Like when it came down to me, I was just skilled. So like, you know, the difference between talent and skill, right?
What do you mean by that? Like
you're born with talent, and skill you have to hone it. Right?
You have to work for it.
Yeah, skill you have to work for.
You work harder than everybody else.
No. So I'm saying like I have to work to get my lyrics out there.
Yeah.
And these guys are talented, so they could just to spit it out.
But what does that have to do with you getting music out?
Me, I have to like mentally tap in with my mind. And so like when I write my music, I'm giving you that real shit because that's the only thing I could give you. These guys, they might be able to freestyle on the bat. They might be able to, you know, get you these bars on the bat. But I'm not like that. So I take my time on my music to get you like some good quality shit, you know. And like I'll even show you some shit like after we get off. Like you'll be like, oh shit, like I might be feeling this shit, you know. And I have like a different variety of music. I could do mumble rap. Right now I can do country. I've been on that country jam. I could do trap. I could do boom bap. I could do storytelling. I could do a mixture of stuff. And yeah, I've been all over the place a little bit. And as far as why hasn't there been any music from Taylo, it's because I really take time on my craft. And if I don't feel like my craft is gonna get anywhere, there's no reason for me to put it out.
So was signing with Rescope a waste of time?
I wouldn't say it was a waste of time. I would say for sure I learned a lot. And I would say most people might see it as a waste of time. As an artist, might see it as a waste of time. And it's okay, you know. People can think whatever they want. They're entitled to whatever opinion they want. I'm not going to stop them from thinking that. And in my eyes, I got a chance to know who I am and what I'm capable of doing and what services I can provide for people, right? And not everybody deserves my services just because I have them and they're available, right? And that's some things that I've learned, and like, and people might also ask, was signing Taylo a waste of time and money and resources? Maybe, you know. And there's three sides to each story. You know, it's what my story is, what other person's story is, and what everybody really thinks, right? Or what everybody is putting out there. And yeah, I do plan on putting out some music right now. It's just really the logistics, just because it's no longer like Rescope, you know?
Yeah, I was going to ask because
it's no longer Rescope. And so like like I have an arsenal of music, you know, and it's just really going about it, like the logistics and like legalities and things like that. And I'm trying to find the best way to approach it.
A very long time ago, I was a part of a record label called Lake Town Affiliates, LTA at the time. And at the time, LTA was not liked at all. And part of that was because of one individual that was in that record label. Mm-hmm. And it made it hard for me because I am so much like, I don't care who you are, what you do. Like, I want to make sure that this whole I told you earlier, like when you're in a certain industry, we're talking about music. When you're in music, you're representing everybody from that community, right? In the content and space, you're representing everybody in that space. And so I always try to represent us the right way and the honest way with loyalty, dignity, respect. And it made it hard because certain people wouldn't mess with me just because I was affiliated with them. Mm-hmm. Did you ever feel that with being with Rescope?
I felt that heavy, bro.
Why?
I felt that heavy because people, like most people, don't want to affiliate with me just because I'm tapped in with other people. And one thing is, other people have already like paved the road, or you know, I've already made their first impressions or third impressions or wherever, how many times they've met that person. You know, those people have already played their cards, you know, before I was even there, before I was involved with them. Mm-hmm. And now that I am involved with them, like I do understand it's like a sense of this person affiliating with this person, so I don't want to affiliate with them anymore, you know. At the end of the day, for me, it's you have to respect me for who I am.
Yeah.
Know me, right? And just that's all I ask for is respect me for who I am. I don't care what business you guys have with them. You know, you guys could be beefing all you guys want. Yeah. That's cool. If you guys haven't figured it out, like we're all men, right? If you guys haven't figured it out, then that's on you guys. Mm-hmm. And so I'm like, I'm not gonna get between whatever you guys got. I just hope that whatever you guys got doesn't get anything between us. Yeah. You know, and that's just what I hope. And like, it's a tough world because like people might have conflicts with one another, right? And so because they have those conflicts, they're no longer messing with each other, right? But at the same time, we have to respect one another, right? And just know that, hey, when roads don't collide anymore, or we're not seeing eye to eye anymore, then, you know, at the same time, like we're gonna have to go our separate ways, but we just gotta still like respect one another.
Yeah, I've always had a lot of respect for you, and when you invited me to your event on July 12th, the first thing I said was like, bro, I love it. I'm gonna share it. It's great, but you're the guy the owner of your record label does not mesh with me, and I don't mesh with him. Mm-hmm. Part of that, for me, is like personal morals. Like he treated my man Joe really, really wrongly, mm-hmm. and that's why I wanted to have that conversation with you, because me personally, I haven't seen anything from Taylo saying I'm not with Rescope anymore. Mm-hmm. You know, and so I'm glad that you have the opportunity to kind of tell this, because I know there's other people out there that want to see Taylo do great things, but they might also think that you're still affiliated with that side of, you know, those guys. Well, that guy.
I would say I know of the guy to communicate with him, but as far as Rescope is done with.
Yeah.
And I think that's what people need to know. Rescope is done with.
Nobody knows it though.
Yeah, nobody knows it. And if people need to know, now you know.
Yeah.
Rescope is done with. Like there's no more. The owner himself went his own separate ways, and all the artists went their own separate ways as well too. And you can go to those artists and ask them what happened specifically, mm-hmm. on what their side of the story was. You know, and I'm pretty sure some of them will be able to tell you if they're comfortable enough in telling you. And if you guys want to know my side of the story, you guys can come and ask me, and I'll be able to tell you 100%. You know, I'm definitely not the type of person to speak for somebody else or their story and how things unfolded, but I will be open to telling you how things unfolded for me and things like that.
One thing I haven't even asked that I probably should ask at the top of this is, how did you guys even meet?
Shine Boy, I've known Shine Boy. He's been a part of the community. He knows like JJ Savage. JJ Savage, he grew up with me when he was young and stuff. Remember like walking him to school and stuff like that. Me going to school with him as well too, because I was like we're like young at that time, and he's also been affiliated with JJ Savage. He's also been affiliated with my brother-in-law's brand as well too, OU Fly. And so I've known of him in the community, and I'm pretty sure he's known of me too, because like those three people that I've already shared, that they know of me and like they know me like family. And so so when I met Shine Boy in person, it wasn't like I didn't feel like I was a stranger. It was like, oh shit, like it's a matter of time that we're about to meet, you know, because people know me in the community and people know about Shine Boy in the community and what he does as well too. And so I just thought it was, you know, I just thought it was fascinating that he was on the same mindset as me, because like I talked to like other people about the idea that I had, and I was really hoping that nobody would steal my idea. Like for real, bro. I was hoping nobody would steal my idea, but I was like, you know what? If there is somebody like-minded like myself, like let's tap in, like let's find a way to, you know, come together rather, because like this was gonna be expensive if I were to do it all by myself. Yeah, you know, and all these ideas would not have come together if it was just by myself. You know, more ideas came together when we pulled up. You know, we were like literally synergizing. That's what it means when you have more ideas, bring up ideas, and more ideas come off of that one idea. That's literally like what was happening. And we're like, you know what, pull out the notes, start typing. And so we just went crazy, and now we're able to get everything all together, find a location, and everything. Like it's a blessing. I think this event, thinking about this event and planning this event has went the smoothest, like, to be honest. And so that's why I'm so happy. I'm so grateful, just to be able to get these people together. And I'm like I said, like, you're wondering when is Taylo dropping music? You know, like you haven't heard any of my music for a while. And so like by coming into this event, you might hear some music and you're like, oh shit, like Taylor's really been out there making some music, you know? Just because of the decisions that I've made, people that I've been affiliated with, you know, has kind of like made it so that I feel some type of way about dropping my music, or like I'm not ready to drop my music. And there were tough times where I put in a situation where I'm like, yo, I'm really uncomfortable right now. It's like, what do I do? Do I record? So I go and record, and I'm like uncomfortable, or whatever the case is. And just me as an artist, I'm just usually like super emotional, you know. If I feel like something's not going right, something's not going my way, because obviously the plan is for me to get in there and record, right? Get in there and get some music in. But if I'm not comfortable, bro, I'm gonna let it be known, and it's gonna be a weird vibe for the next hour or whatever the case is, because Taylor's here to record, but he ain't recording because he's uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's
so,
understandable. Yeah,
and it's a mixture of things, and like at the end of the day, you know, it's consistency. I haven't been as consistent as I need to be as an artist, and at the same time, like everybody's got a 9-to-5 job, you know, like what are you doing at your 9-to-5 job to make sure that you're stable enough to be able to do whatever you're doing as an artist, as a content creator, as a videographer, as a photographer, whatever it is whatever you're doing on your 9-to-5 job sustaining you enough so that you could do whatever you love to do, you know? Yeah. My goal is to eventually quit my 9-to-5. You know,
I think that's everybody's goal, right? Yeah, like I don't live off of what you love to do.
Yeah, like I don't want to be an electrician like for the rest of my life, bro.
I mean, it's not a bad trade though.
Yeah. It's not. To be honest, I'm in a really good trade right now.
See, it's a great trade. we need power.
That's right. To be honest, I'm in a really good trade. Like I'm not gonna lie, I'm in a good trade.
That's awesome, man.
But like we have to have goals and aspirations as people that are gonna try to push us to the next level so that we can elevate. If you're not looking to elevate in life, then like, to be honest, I feel bad for you. Yeah. I feel bad for you. You're gonna keep seeing the same results. You're gonna be wanting more, but you're gonna keep seeing the same results. And if you don't want to elevate in life, I'm sorry to say, but there's nothing out there for you.
Yeah, man, you can be a bum or you can go change your life. It's up to you.
Yeah, it's up to you.
But if you want to change your own life and meet new people, July 12th at the Lark Studios, 1603 East Stratford Avenue in Salt Lake City, the Creative Influence Networking Social Event hosted by. Is it hosted by you guys? Are you guys hosting?
Was me and him, but I had to put it out there. 420 V Boys are back. And what other way? You know what I'm saying? And it's me and Shine Boy and 420 V Boys that are hosting the event.
Okay, perfect. Shine Boy, Taylo, Green Eyes Loco. Make sure you RSVP. I'm sure it's public now, but make sure that you're 18. You got to be 18 to come to this event. Where can the people follow your stream, your YouTube channel, all that good stuff as we wrap this thing up?
Oh, sorry?
Where can the people follow you?
Oh, where? Yeah, follow me on Instagram, Shine Boy Ellie. Everything gonna be there. Like, I post daily on my Instagram, plus my vlog channel, Daily Ellie. That's on YouTube. Then my main channel is Shine Boy Ellie. And on TikTok, Shine Boy Ellie 1.
Make sure you follow Shine Boy.
Shine Boy, let's go.
Taylo, where can the people follow? 420 V Boys are back, so we need that page as well.
So I'm gonna be working on the 420 V Boys page because I lost it. I'm not gonna lie. But everybody can follow me on my social media on Instagram, Taylo801. That's Taylo 801. Or you guys can tap in with me on Facebook, Taylo Hamadi, Hamadi. Tap in with me. Make sure you guys go out and RSVP, like Dre Rocka said, at Eventbrite, July 12th, 5:30 to 9 p.m. The networking social event is going to be popping, so I want to see everybody there. Let's go.
There you go. Make sure you follow them, be a part of the event, and if you want to follow me at Dre Rocka, DRERAWKA, be a part of the Patreon gang, patreon.com/Dre Rocka.
Yep.
Have the day you deserve. Always protect your light. We're out. Peace.